It began with a call at 2:57 a.m. A trucker passing through a long-forgotten stretch of Highway 46 near the village of Alvarado Vela reported something strange. An abandoned bus idling on the roadside, engine running, headlights on, but no driver inside. Inside the vehicle, the radio crackled with intermittent static. A jacket lay on the driver's seat, and on the windshield a message traced with a finger. 12 years wasn't enough. Detective Rafael Torres stared at the photo sent by local police and felt the same cold weight he felt only when the past came knocking. Izzy stood beside him, reading the report. The missing driver is João Pedro Mendez, age 61. Worked this route since the 80s. Known by everyone. Never missed a shift, Marcon exhaled. And now he's gone without a trace. Not without a message, Rafael said. On the dashboard, officers had found a torn voice recorder. Inside it, a scrambled audio clip with João Pedro's voice, shaking, whispering, "Not again, not the basement, please." Then a scream, then silence. Rafael grabbed his jacket. "We're going to Alvarado Vela." Alvarado Vela wasn't really a village, more like a ghost sewn to the highway. A row of houses, most abandoned. One gas station, one small bar, one church, and the broken bones of infrastructure that had never matured. And at its edge, an old bus station, shut down 12 years earlier. A station tied to the disappearance of another driver, also named Juan Augusto, gone without explanation. The town believed the station was cursed. Rafael didn't believe in curses, but he believed in patterns. Alda, the local sergeant again assigned to assist them, greeted the team with a stiff nod. "He disappeared right in front of the station," she said. "Same place as the old case. People are terrified." "Who found the bus?" Rafael asked. "A trucker. He's inside giving a statement." They approached the trucker, a man in his 50s named Carlos Damascena, nervous, tapping his foot incessantly. "It was running," he said. "Lights on, doors open, like the driver had just stepped out to pee or something. But there was this feeling like someone else had been inside, watching." Rafael frowned. "You saw anyone on the road?" "No, but I heard something." He swallowed. "A knock. From under the bus." Izzy froze. "Under the bus?" "Yeah, like someone trapped, or something trying to get out." The team began inspecting the area around the abandoned station. The structure was rotting. Broken glass, rusted metal, dust thick as ash. But something felt wrong. Too many footprints, too many recent disturbances, too many signs of someone going in and out. Inside the main hall, a map of routes hung crookedly, half faded. The southern corridor, the northern line, and Route 46, the long, lonely one. Izzy approached a row of old seats. "These weren't here," she said. "Someone moved them recently." Marcon crouched. "Most of the dust is settled. But look, these seats have marks, like someone sat on them. Or..." He lifted one slightly, hid something underneath. Under the seat lay a crumpled piece of paper. A bus ticket. Stamped 11 days ago, but not to any registered destination. It read, "Terminus, basement fare. Paid in full passenger. J.A. Izzy's breath caught. J.A. João Augusto, the driver who vanished 12 years ago." Rafael took the ticket. Someone is connecting the two cases intentionally. In a small back office, they found a wall covered with old scheduling sheets. Most were yellowed and torn, but several, inexplicably, were pristine. Too pristine. Izzy compared handwriting. These newer ones were altered. Someone changed departure times retroactively. Look, entire weeks rewritten. Names erased. Destinations changed. Marcon pointed at one line. "Look at this. Same bus number, same time, same route. 12 years apart. Both disappearances happened on nights with this schedule." Rafael felt the air shift. This was planned. Then Izzy opened the desk drawer. Inside was a stack of ripped notes, each written in shaky handwriting. "They're still under the station. I hear footsteps when the lights go off. Voices through the vents. He's not gone. He's waiting. And one last note. If I disappear too, follow the stairs." Outside, the wind howled across the empty highway. Alda approached with her flashlight. "We found something behind the station." They followed her around the old structure. Behind the building, hidden beneath weeds and rubble, was a small metal door, a service entrance, locked with a chain that looked recently cut. The stairs descended into blackness. The smell hit them first. Damp air, old oil, mold, and something metallic. They went down. The basement was larger than expected. Not a simple storage area, but an entire network of maintenance rooms and tunnels. Rooms with peeling paint, Broken lockers, old conductor hats, abandoned equipment, everything coated in silence thicker than dust. Marcone shined his flashlight. Someone lived down here. Izzy pointed at the corner. A mattress, blankets, cans of food, a small battery-operated lamp, and next to it, a radio, buzzing with faint static. Raphael crouched. This is recent, maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Footsteps echoed through the tunnels. They froze. A shadow moved behind a pillar. Police! Raphael called. Step out slowly. No response. The shadow fled. They chased. The tunnel twisted like a maze. Left, right, left, down a slope, until the air grew colder, heavier. Then the sound reached them. Knocking. 3 knocks. Then silence. Then 3 knocks again. Izzy whispered. From behind the wall. They pressed their ears to the bricks. A muffled voice. Weak, hoarse, desperate. Help! Help me! Raphael stepped back. Break it! Marcone swung a hammer. The wall crumbled. Behind it was a small chamber, barely big enough for a person. Inside, curled on the floor, was a man in his 60s, gaunt, pale, barely conscious. Alda gasped. Meu Deus! That's Juan Augusto, the driver missing 12 years ago. He was alive, barely. They carried him to the surface and rushed him to the medical outpost. After oxygen and fluids, he could finally speak, but slowly, like pulling words out of fog. He took me because I knew what he did. Who? Raphael asked. João Augusto trembled. The inspector, the one who ran the station, Henrique Paiva. Alda frowned. That's impossible. Paiva left town years ago. João shook his head weakly. No, he never left. He stayed, down there, watching the buses, waiting. Izzy exchanged a look with Raphael. Waiting for what? For me, João whispered. And for the other Juan. And for anyone else who tried to expose him. Raphael stepped closer. What was he hiding? João's eyes filled with tears. He ran a smuggling ring through the bus lines. Drugs, documents, people. He buried the evidence in the tunnels. I found out. I confronted him. He locked me in. He said the walls would keep me quiet. Raphael tightened his jaw. And the new João? The one who vanished last night? João looked terrified. He took him too. To finish the story, they went back down, this time more prepared. Guns, flashlights, backup. The basement air vibrated with tension. At the far end of a corridor, they found a metal storage room sealed shut. A faint sound seeped through the door. Breathing. Raphael and Marcone forced it open. Inside, tied to a chair, gagged, eyes wide with terror, João Pedro, the missing driver, alive. Izzy cut the ropes while Raphael scanned the room. And there, standing behind an overturned shelf, holding a long rusted bar, was a man with white hair and sunken eyes. Their lights caught him fully. He was thin, ghost-like, his clothes stained with rust and dirt. But his eyes, cold, determined, held a fire that time could not extinguish. Henrique Paiva, Raphael said. The old inspector smiled faintly. You shouldn't have come down here, he whispered. This place listens. It remembers. Raphael stepped forward. You buried a man alive, and now you tried again. Paiva nodded. Loose ends. They ruin everything. They talk. They gossip. They ruin plans. Izzy's voice trembled with anger. You kept him here for 12 years. Paiva shrugged. He was comfortable enough. Had shelter, food, silence. What more does a man need? Raphael gripped his gun tighter. It ends now. Paiva tilted his head, a strange calm washing over him. It ended long ago. I just kept the story tidy. He raised the rusted bar, but not at them. At a gas line on the wall. All stories need a final stop, he whispered. Raphael lunged. Shots echoed. The bar clattered to the ground. Paiva collapsed, blood spreading across the cement. He coughed, smiling through the pain. You may have rescued them, he whispered. But this station keeps secrets deeper than me. He died. Silence swallowed the tunnels. Back at the surface, dawn broke gently, coloring the abandoned station in muted gold. João Augusto was taken to a hospital. João Pedro survived, shaken but safe. Alda stared at the old station. We should tear this place down, she said. Raphael looked at the building. Its cracked windows, its peeling paint, its long shadow over the highway. You can tear it down, he said softly, but the past won't fall with it. Izzy asked quietly, do you think Paiva was telling the truth? That there are more secrets buried down there? Raphael looked at the stairs leading into darkness. In Brazil, he said, the last stop is never the last.